Hello, this is Joe Pearson, the project planner for this application. This is a request to the Planning Commission to approve a density bonus permit related to a ministerial request for modifications to the existing Althea Apartments development located at 1357 Althea Court. This application was filed by Lona Scott of Lauterbach and Associates on behalf of the Oxnard Housing Authority. The applicant is requesting the ministerial approval of a density bonus permit to allow for one concession pursuant to state density bonus law and Oxnard City Code. The concession would allow for the reduction of the required residential parking from 62 spaces to 33 spaces. As a result of the requested concession, at least 10% of the units must be rented at levels affordable to persons of families of lower income, or 5% of the units must be rented at levels affordable to persons of families of very low income. The development is currently a 100% affordable housing project with all of the units affordable at the very low income level. This exceeds both the density bonus and inclusionary ordinance requirements for this project. The project site is currently developed and is located at 1357 Althea Court in the high-rise residential or R4 zone. The general plan land use designation for the site is residential medium high, and the zoning designation is high-rise residential, both of which allow for the residential complex as proposed. This table describes the general plan land use designations, zoning designations, and existing land uses of the project site and properties immediately adjacent to the site, which include apartments to the north and east and commercial centers to the south and west. The original project was built in the 1970s by the Oxnard Housing Authority as an affordable housing project in accordance with the requirements at the time. The original development permitted under a building permit contained 20 units and 36 parking spaces. Over the following years, minor site changes have resulted in changes to the parking configuration and number. These include the installation of a fire hydrant and trash enclosure. The changes resulted in a net loss of 2 parking spaces, leaving a total of 34 spaces on site currently. The site is currently legal non-conforming with regard to the parking for the site, which in its current configuration and under current standards requires 60 parking spaces. The applicant is proposing to split an existing 5-bedroom unit into 2 units, which include a 1-bedroom unit and a 2-bedroom unit. This change necessitates related site upgrades, including a small 125 square foot addition and the provision of ADA accessible parking spaces. The creation of the ADA parking space requires the removal of 1 additional parking spaces, reducing the total number of parking spaces on site from 34 to 33. The project is subject to various conditions, which are included in the resolution. However, a key condition is the requirement for the developer to enter into an agreement to ensure the required affordability levels and restrictions pursuant to density bonus law for 55 years. In accordance with the Class 1 exemption for existing facilities of the California Environmental Quality Act guidelines, additions or improvements to existing developments may be found exempt from the requirements of CEQA. The project includes the division of an existing unit into 2 separate units, a small addition, and related site improvements consistent with the general plan land use designation of residential medium high and the R4 zone district. The existing development is located on a developed 1-acre project site, which is surrounded by urban uses. The exterior improvements will occur within the existing developed area of the apartment complex. The proposed project includes a small 125 square foot addition to the existing building. This addition represents less than 1% of the existing floor area of structures before the addition. The ministerial density bonus request would allow for one concession under state density bonus law. The project is currently served by all required utilities and public services, and the site has no value as habitat for endangered, rare, or threatened species. Additionally, this project would not result in any significant effects related to traffic, noise, air quality, or water quality. As this project only consisted of minor improvements to an existing apartment complex, and it is not a discretionary development, a community workshop was not held. However, consistent with public noticing requirements, the Planning Commission hearing was advertised in the newspaper with a on-site posting and by mailed notices to adjacent property owners within 300 feet of the subject property. To date, staff has not received any concerns or public comments regarding the proposed project. Staff recommends that the Planning Commission finds the project to be categorically exempt from environmental review pursuant to CEQA guidelines, section 15301 for existing facilities, and adopt the resolution approving the density bonus permit subject to certain findings and conditions as provided in the resolution.